Hi, you're going to have to put up with a wonky voice, a stuffy and streaming nose and streaming eyes here. If you have read my community page over the last month, you know I went traveling with my gran in mid-January. She was leaving home for the first time since my grams passed away. So I thought, traveling would be a good idea, a nice change for her. And what happened was first, I fell down and skinned my knee so thoroughly I had to have stitches in, and I was unable to flex and bend my knee after that. And instead of me looking after her, my gran ended up having to entertain me and tell me stories and things. Excuse me. And then, if that wasn't enough, I ended up catching a bad bout of viral flu. Got tested for COVID, negative, thankfully. Gran caught the flu as well, but much milder. Her temperature was, not too high. The only problem with her is that she has a hacking cough and no appetite. In my case, I had very high fever for 4 days in a row, and then, it is still not back to normal, and my ear, nose and throat are not back to normal. I had to take steroids as well as antibiotics for the whole enchilada, and I'm very, very exhausted all the time. So very quickly, I'm just going to do empties and then stop. I'll come back and do lots and lots of multi-chrome eyeshadow videos. There's 14 to be filmed much later when I feel up to it. Right now I just want to lie down, and it's terribly cold. So yeah, just empties today. So this is the start of my project plan for 2023, and my target is 123 products in 2023. Let's see what's happened in January. Now, some of these were left over, that is very little left, and then I use them up. Others I used up while traveling, but the last 10 days or so of January, apart from skincare, I haven't used any makeup, confession. Now, eyeliner, Etude House, Oh My Line, liquid eyeliner. Excuse me. I didn't love this because I prefer those, pen type, the kinds that you've got to store upside down and dry up very quickly. Because, I'm klutzy, and, particularly right now, I don't want to face anything like this. The other problem was that there was a clumpiness issue with the brush. It is all gone, of course, but there was that clumping with the brush which I didn't like, which meant that I ended up getting a thicker line than I wanted all the time. So I won't be repurchasing this. This happened when I was on a K-Beauty K-Makeup binge. Yeah, the next product is the Eyelure Brow Magician. That is all gone, as you can see, with a pencil at that end. That end is very strong, you want it only while filming or something. I've got one more left, and once that is done, I would actually like to repurchase this because it's very handy and very foolproof. So that is something that I will repurchase. Oh dear, I keep taking breaks to blow my nose and my eyes are streaming. Sorry, everybody. Right, micellar water, Balance Me Flash Cleanse micellar water. Took it along while traveling. It was awful, it burnt my skin, and there I was stuck with this being the only micellar water and me having to remove SPF and makeup. So it was burning my skin so much, I went out and bought a full-sized Garnier. So I won't be repurchasing this. I did use it up, on the neck and things, but the experience was very bad. It was stingy and very sore. Essence is next. I've got a CosRx Galactomyces Essence, not the best one out there. I prefer SK2. I stopped using SK2 just to see what happened, and yes, I can see a difference. You probably can as well, but that's probably because I'm quite unwell right now with the temperature and everything. But yeah, otherwise, I think SK2 is reams better. You don't want to, waste money on a lot of things that don't work, so I wouldn't be repurchasing this. It was also rather thick for my liking. SK2, a few spritzes and you're fine. I do have lots of SK2 left, so I will be sticking to that. Serum or ampoule, Isentry Bifida Real Ampoule. Excellent if you are looking for a serum with peptides, a serum with Bifida, a serum that is very softening on the skin and gives a nice blurry effect, and a very, very, very hydrating indeed, but a lightweight and oil-free serum. Isentry Bifida serum. This or the Purito Centella unscented. Very, very, very difficult. I like layering both, one atop the other. Because this one is a bit more viscous, I feel. And I mean, it's a bit more lipidic, sorry, not viscous. Oh dear, I have no idea what I'm saying, I've got brain fog. This is a bit more lipidic in texture, that is less lipidic, but neither breaks me out, neither's got any oil in it. We'll be repurchasing this. Lip product, my lips are in awful shape, particularly with antibiotics and steroids. Very nice for weight gain, eh? So much for my, resolution to run and exercise this year. Entire January, nothing done. Yeah, this is the Smith's Rosebud Salve, a very cult product. Nice tin there. I might keep this as a trinket box because it looks very vintage and sort of retro-y. It'll be nice, on the vanity. So yeah, I wouldn't be repurchasing this because they've got a tube version of the exact same thing, and you can apply that without getting any, between your fingernails and stuff, without doing that. Most unhygienic. So tube version is what I will be going for in future. Face moisturizer, Ultra Holy Grail, absolute favorite, CeraVe moisturizing cream. Comes with a pump and everything. Every last bit completely gone, as you can see that. Already have repurchased and will always will. This contains petrolatum and 3 different kinds of ceramides and has been the savior for my skin ever since I took the vaccination for COVID. The vaccine completely ruined my skin. There's a video on the subject. Alright, I don't want to talk too much. I'm just going to finish off. So it started flaking and peeling and is very sore and everything. So if I don't use this one night, which I didn't during the worst of my fever, boom, next day, red, awful, flaky, peely, sore face falling off. So this is the only thing that keeps my skin in check. Eye cream, Filorga Optimized Eye Contour. I had very high expectations for this one, and the first one that I got, this is the second one. Yeah, the first one I thought worked for me. And then, I started using this and I felt it stopped working because, my under area wasn't that hydrated. So I stopped using it. And then I thought, I'm going to try this again, but I can't see any difference. I don't feel too bad about my under area right now, possibly because of the CeraVe, which I take right up to here. So without an eye cream, I'm able to manage. An eye cream is just a waste of money at this point for me anyway, so I won't be repurchasing. Bath and Body, 2 Bath and Body Works products. The first is Winterberry Wonder Cream and the other is Frosted Coconut Snowball Body Lotion. The cream is much better and it smells better. This didn't smell very nice, just, plain old coconut. It contains shea butter, coconut oil and vitamin E, and the notes are frosted coconut, North Pole vanilla and winter freesia. The notes for the cream are ruby frost, winterberry, sparkling cranberry and crystal vanilla, and I can't really read fine print, my eyes hurt. So yeah, I will be buying lots and lots of Bath & Body Works products in future, not necessarily the same notes. I do have lots left over as well. So yeah, 10 products used up in January. That means I have 113 left to do for the rest of this year. Let's see how I will do in February. Hopefully I will start feeling better and less exhausted and want to, wear proper makeup. Sorry people for not having to stare at my streaming face and oily mug and greasy hair, and worst of all, at having to hear a wonky voice. Sorry, you feel free to complain about audio. I can't be asked right now to do anything much, really. I can't find my external mic either, and I can't be asked to search for it, so yeah, poor quality audio compared to usual. Right, I'm just going to go lie down. Do tell me what you've used up this month. I will try and respond as soon as possible. Yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Bye.